My name is Dr. Anita Patankar. I am the director of the Symbiosis School for Liberal Arts, and I am also the deputy director of the Symbiosis Center for International Education. It is as part of my duties and responsibilities at the international office that I am actually here at this summit and the awards. We take care of all international initiatives and collaborations. As you might know, Symbiosis was set up as a university dedicated to international students, and it was set up in 1971 for African and Asian students.
Well, ma'am, I congratulate you. I believe you're getting an award for the wonderful work that you've done. I wish you a lot of success, and may you get many more in the future, because if you talk about Symbiosis brand, we all know the kind of legacy they carry around. Ma'am, could you tell us what are the major takeaways according to you of the convention awards of ASMA 2019?
I think the convention, I thank you first for inviting us here and for honoring us with this award. It always feels good to have your work appreciated by your peers. I think the convention has been an experience. I think it's been a learning for me. It's been a great gathering of academics and people associated with higher education, and it's heartening to know that today in India the discourse is about excellence in higher education. Whether it is the introduction of technology, whether it is artificial intelligence and machine learning and the need for our boys and girls to learn coding, whether it's about creating student-centered learning methods. I think it's been a good conversation with our peers and a lot to learn. So therefore, important experience.
Well, I'm glad that you feel so. Well, your forte being internationalization, how do you think the different markets appear? India vis-a-vis the international, the whole world. What's your take on that?
I think as a country we started out with an advantage many years ago. I think even today, while many students may not know of Nalanda and Takshashila and our very rich heritage, I think we are associated with certain aspects of our educational system. So whether it is the study of religion or spirituality or yoga or IT, our abilities in mathematics or our abilities in language, English language teaching for example, I think we're associated with a particular quality of education. I think our alumni have done us a great service by traveling around the world and working in those different countries, and as a result their success, which is based on their foundation in India, has helped us. I think the challenge for us lies in now changing the perception to a modern country with a very firm base in its past, but very forward looking, very progressive, modern, the ability to teach our students not just how to do something, but focus on the why. I think critical thinking, problem solving, analytical abilities, the ability to multitask, the ability to work across the world with different kinds of people and in different kinds of fluid situations. These are new things that we're going to have to embed into our program structures, and I think that's something that many of us, for example at Symbiosis, we've already started doing. I think as a country these are things that we have now started doing, and I think the future looks good, because after a long time I hear the same conversations amongst the government sector, the regulatory agencies, amongst all our academic partners. So I think we are all finally coming to the same page. I think we have, nowadays students use the word woke. and they use the word woke with reference to issues of diversity and inclusion, equality, equity. But I think the faculty and the academic administrators in India are finally woke about the challenges that higher education and its perception have. So that's a good thing. I'm very hopeful.
Well, I hope it all comes into one constructive effort towards the industry. Well, ma'am, ASMA for the first time has launched a YouTube channel which is dedicated to the academicians and the work they're doing. What is your take on it?
I think it's a very welcome move. I look forward to seeing it, maybe contributing at some point of time. But I think it's a good move. I think higher education, academics, and especially the younger faculty need a lot of learning resources and support. And I think it's a good thing that now we have good quality education service providers who've stepped in. So it's a great move, and I look forward to watching the YouTube channel.
Well, I hope also that we create great content for everybody to see. Hamir, what we're trying to do is trying to build up a community which could share the ideas and thoughts, at the same time stay connected. When I mean about the community, I talk about the students, the young guys, the entrepreneurs who look up to individuals like you and institutions like Symbiosis and many other. Well, what will be your message to them?
I think my message to them would be that finally I think we are waking up to the idea that this is a community commitment, and that the community consists of all of these, that we are no longer academics teaching people. I think we are all learning together, and we need to leverage the technology that's available. I think social media is a great platform for us to connect and to get together and to learn together. So I would say, more power to the youth, and I think we look forward to learning a lot from them.
Very well said, ma'am. Ma'am, just to take the interview on the light note, let me take you and ask you a question where, in case if your life is taken back 20 years from now or 25 years now when you started your career.
You're very kind. It's many more years than that.
And in case of something like ASMA would be happening, then what kind of thought would hit your head?
I think I would have been thrilled. I studied in this city in Bombay in the late 1970s. I went to college and we didn't have any of this. I think I would have been blown away, and I would have been very happy. It's been one of my science fiction dreams that I wish I could teletransport myself back. But I think it's great, and even in today's day and age, many students in India don't have the opportunity to use the technology that we talk about, to even have access to a YouTube or a MOOC, that offers quality learning. So I think I would have loved it.
Very well. I appreciate you being sportive. Any message for ASMA to 2020, which is going to happen next year?
I think bring more students into the conversation. Have a panel with a student, because I think we old fogies, we need to hear what the youngsters are saying. I like the structure. I like the panels. I would say wherever possible, try and get a student onto a panel so that we get a reality check, and I think that would be great. We do that at Symbiosis very often. That's my suggestion.
Well, I thank you for your precious and valuable time. I wish that you were year after year, so that we could learn and get a lot of knowledge from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, for asking me for this bite, and for honoring us with this award. Thank you.